7 of the 12 tunes on the Christmas album have other musicians besides just me. Here's stories about 3 of them, and these are in no particular order. Dr. Marcus Reddick has been a friend for a good long time. He's the percussion guru over at Mercer University. I've got some footage of him recording his parts, and some of them are pretty funny, what he was doing with those. Okay, this is the one. Is this the camera lens? I always forget where it is. Anyway, this is the one. Yes, let's get it, Tom. You know, there's some incredible playing there. You really ought to listen to these tracks through headphones and not just El Cheapo earbuds, but some real headphones. You'll hear some amazing stuff. Great guy to work with, wicked sense of humor, and I had a ball playing with him, and I'm glad he was able to play on the album. The other drummer on the album is Miguel, not related to the dictator Castro. He played on 3 tracks. I was thankful Miguel could squeeze in enough time to record here because he had only one day between band camps. He deals with multiple bands around the Middle Georgia area. We cut all 3 of his parts in one session, and remember, he walked in never having heard any of these, and he had a rough chart to work from. So what he came up with is absolutely amazing. That's him playing on the title track, It's Christmas. In the opening, I wanted some percussion toys, and that's all I had marked down on this chart, percussion toys. And in my rough draft recording, I was tapping on Pringles cans and whatnot. And so I brought in some coffee tubs, some Pringles cans and stuff like that. He set them up on a music stand and went to town. It was kind of fun to watch. The cellist is Vadim Volynets, and Vadim, if I mispronounced your name, I'm sorry. Volynets, I'm not Russian. Sorry. He played cello on Break Forth and the title track, and also O Come, O Come, Emmanuel, which was originally solo piano. These cello parts were actually sketched out the night before around 1 a.m. That was the first chance I had to sit down and write them, and before I could write his parts out, I had to get the other stuff recorded so I'd know exactly what was going to happen. You know, sometimes things only get done under a deadline. What was kind of cool, Vadim came up with some excellent additions on the fly, which is how I work in the studio. I want the guys I'm working with to take what I've done as just a beginning, and if they hear something that would be cool, to throw it in there, because working together, it makes it better. The ending of Emmanuel, for example, he takes it down an octave, and that just worked. It gave it this wah sound to it. The upward glissando on the Christmas track, where he went, yip, that was just a whim. And he said, what do you think about this? And I said, do it. The emotional playing was just awesome. And he brought so much music out of those simple hand-scrawled notes on the page. That was indeed a scruffy handwritten score. My handwriting is the stuff of legends, bad ones. Because of that handwritten score, I had to be in the tracking room with him, which was kind of interesting. I get to watch him play. I was conducting a little bit. I was cueing him when to play, counting and that kind of stuff. These microphones that Joey's put on us, one of them's $3,000. So they're really, really nice mics. So at one point, Joey's voice comes over the headphones and says to me, dude, you got to take your shoes off. Now, I'm wearing tennis shoes, right? And apparently they were squeaking just enough for the mics to pick up. Tennis shoes. So I headed back in the control room and took my shoes off and worked the rest of the night in sock feet. So if you go to my Facebook page, that's the story behind the picture of my feet in socks.